You are now tuned in to All Purpose Woman TV.
'Cause I'm in love with my future. Can't wait to meet her. And
Welcome back to All Purpose Woman TV. This is Latoya Lavelle coming today with part 2 of 10 things men find unattractive in women. Now, I do have a list of 10 things this week, and there will be a part 3 because I wasn't able to cover all of the bases, all of the tips, all of the things that, the men had gave me on my list. So I'm going to do a part 3. But today it's part 2. So 10 things that men find unattractive in women. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Fellas as well. If there are things that I have not listed that you want to add, please comment underneath my vlog on the comments and put in what you want to suggest that women do that are unattractive that you would like them to stop doing. So, with that being said, let's get started. Starting with number 1, Black women having a problem with submission. This one right here, I've seen it. I know people who have experienced this. I know people who do this. And they find this very unattractive. I think Black women look at submission as, a curse word. You tell a woman that she has to submit to her man, she's like, oh no, like who are you talking to? You're not talking to me. You're not my daddy. Ain't nobody about to tell me what I can and can't do, what I'm not about to do, what I am about to do. No man is going to run my life. And the problem with this mentality is if you desire to be a wife, you have to submit to your husband. That's the way God has ordered it. It's not my rules. It's not their rules. It's the way God has ordered a marriage. So for those of you who desire to be married or want to be married in the near future, if you guys don't understand the power of submission and what it really means, and I'm not saying to submit to any man. What I'm saying is if you know this man is a great guy, he takes care of home. He takes care of you. He takes care of the kids. He's a great man. He's a great man of God. He's doing God's will for you and your family. And then, yes, you need to submit to him. And if you have a problem with that, then you're going to find yourself single. Because a man doesn't want a woman that doesn't want to submit to him. If you don't trust him enough to submit to him, you're going to have some real issues in your marriage. So, point number 2, women who boast about their education, their career, and their money, they find this extremely unattractive. Let me just say something. Quality men don't care about your money. They really don't. They don't care too much about your titles. They don't care that you're really out here getting the bag. They don't really care a lot about that. A lot of them, again, they know that they are providers. They know that, God has called them to be a provider. But when you are in your ego and the first thing that comes out your mouth is, I have a PhD, I have a master's degree, I am this, I am that, I make 6 figures, I'm making 7 figures. It's a huge turnoff. What more do you have to offer a man outside of that? If you did not have these things, what would define you outside of that? That's what they want to know. Because to them, this does not define a woman. This doesn't make a great wife just because you have a master's degree or a PhD or you have a great career or you're making a significant amount of money doesn't make you a great wife. It's a lot of women out here who are single and they making great money. They got great careers. They have 2 and 3 and 4 degrees and they're still single because they are putting their worth and their value into their career, their money, and into their title. and to their degrees, and that does not define a woman. Because if you did not have these things, what would you be bringing to the table? Point number 3, male friends to men. You have a woman having male friends, especially single male friends, is a huge turnoff for men. I was told that men don't believe that men and women can be friends, especially if the woman is attractive. If you find each other attractive, they believe that there's no way on God's green earth that you two can just be friends. They said it, I didn't say it, okay? They said it, okay? And you also have to be careful too, because I am very aware of this, and I've been for some years, which is why, if I am dating someone and it doesn't work out, I'm not keeping them around as a friend. I'm not entertaining exes that no longer serve a purpose in my life. I'm not entertaining anybody who my future spouse can suspect that there may be something going on here. And you guys need to watch out also. Women, y'all need to watch out also. When a man is scoping you out on social media and he looks at your social media page and you have a bunch of pictures with a bunch of males on your social media profiles, that's a huge red flag to them, and it scares them off. So just be mindful of that. And they don't want to have to feel like they're going to have to compete with your male friend, or wonder in the back of their mind, God forbid something happens to your relationship with them. Is the male friend, was he just waiting in the background all along for you to be available so that he can be with you? Men always in the back of their mind, they worry about this type of stuff, so you don't want to give the enemy any foothold to believe that, there may be something going on. I would just say altogether, I'm not saying that you can't have no male friends, but trust me when I tell you, the ones that I have, they're married. They not checking for me and I'm not checking for them. Love them like brothers, but no, there's nobody in my life at this point in time where they're just lingering around in my life or just on the sideline waiting. I don't do that type of stuff, because again, I don't want to give off mixed signals that there may be something going on that may not be going on. So just be very mindful of that. Point number 4, dressing inappropriately, dressing very provocatively. I was told that, for those of you that like to show your camel toe, aka the vagina print, in your little yoga pants and your spandex, your leggings and stuff like that, they do not find this attractive at all. This is not attractive to them. Also, a point was brought up by a man who said, and I know this to be true for myself, I've seen it. For example, right? Monday through Thursday, you look like a bum, right? Then you go out with your man and have a date night on Friday and you still aren't looking up to par, right? But then on Saturday, you go out with your homegirls and you get all dressed up for them, and they're looking, and your man looking at you like, well, wait a minute, why didn't you put that same effort into when we went out on our date night? You'll go and look good for them. Are you sleeping with them? Are they living with you? Are you with them? Because again, women, this is another thing that keeps women single. Women trying to impress other women. Unless you are a lesbian and you swing that way and that's your lifestyle, why does an opinion of another woman matter to you about how you dress? And women been doing this for centuries, trying to impress. You won't dress up for your man, and you won't take into consideration what he thinks is sexy, what he thinks is great, what he thinks is attractive to him, right? But you care what your girlfriends think, so you'll dress for them. And it makes absolutely no sense. And this is what's keeping a lot of you single. Just little stuff like this is keeping you single. Point number 5, a needy woman, a huge turnoff for men. A woman that cannot do anything on her own. She's extremely needy. She needs to be around him all the time, or she's throwing tantrums, or she doesn't know how to just be comfortable on her own, or do things on her own without always needing assistance from a man. I was told this is a huge turnoff for a man. Huge turnoff. Point number 6, entitled women. I was told men do not like entitled women. The meaning behind this, from what I was told, was too many women have many high standards that you require from a man that you don't demand from yourself. You are not these things that you are demanding from a man. Oh, he got to be this. He got to have that. He got to do this. He got to do that. But you're not matching anything that you're requiring from this man. That is a huge turnoff for a man. This is what they're saying. Number 8, and I thought this was a real good one. Profanity. You got a potty mouth, vulgar, very vulgar mouth. Anything at any given time could just swing out your mouth. Or every other word is a curse word. Or better yet, are you the mom that I see at Walmart cussing her kids out? Are you that mom? Are you that woman that every other word that comes out your mouth is a curse word? There are 1,000,001 words in the dictionary, and those are the only words that you have in your vocabulary. It's a huge issue. It's a huge turnoff, and they don't like it. They don't like it. It is not cute. And I can't tell you how many times I have personally witnessed with my own eyes women in public places cussing their children out. Cussing them out like grown men. Cussing these kids out like grown men. I've seen it on numerous occasions. And even I was disturbed when I saw it. So I can only imagine what a man is going to think if he sees you out in public doing that. That is a huge turnoff. Not to mention, he's going to wonder if he has children or if he wants to have children in the future. Are you going to be doing that with the kids you have with him? Nobody wants to think that, their wife is going to be cussing their kids out. These are, it seems like minor issues, but they're huge issues that are keeping you single. Point number 9, women emasculating men. I have also witnessed this on many of occasions. Women emasculating men, making men feel small for whatever reason. He don't make enough money. He's not where you think he should be in life. And I'm going to segue this in to my next point because I feel like it's all connected. But when you're emasculating a man and you're calling him out of his name, embarrassing him in public, screaming and cussing and fussing with him in public in front of people, if you have an issue, you wait until you get to a private area or maybe your home and you discuss it with him in private instead of emasculating him and embarrassing him. These are things that are keeping women single, and it's not cute. It's very disturbing. A man wants peace when he comes home. He already feels like he's fighting the world when he's out there, out and about in this world. He's working and he's on his purpose. The last thing he wants is to come home and be emasculated by his woman who don't respect him. Because when you emasculate a man, what you're really saying is, I don't respect you. So if that's the case, why are you with him? Go find a man that you can respect. But if you're doing any of these things on this list, you're not going to get him. Because a respectable quality man is not going to put up with any of this crap that they've listed on this list. And a lot of times when women are segueing this into point number 10, comparison. A man hates when he's compared to another man. Or just in general. For those of you who like comparing your man to your exes, oh, because he did it like this. He did this for me. He did that for me. I'm going to take it a step further. For those of you who compare your men or your husbands to your fathers. Oh, because my daddy did this for me. My daddy did that. You should be like my daddy. My daddy makes 6 figures. My daddy's this. My daddy's that. You didn't marry your daddy. Your daddy gave you away to this man if you're married. If your father was in your life, he gave you away to this man because he trusted that this man was going to take care of you. And way too many women are comparing their man to other men, stuff they see on social media. Oh, that's a huge one too. As you're sitting there and while you're scrolling, paying attention to everybody else's life, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but you're comparing them to what you see on social media, and you think that you should have what you see your neighbor with, what you see somebody on their profile having, and then you say, well, it must be something wrong with my man because we don't have that. We're not living this way. These are major issues that's keeping you single. Comparison will definitely do it. It will keep you single. No man wants to be compared to anybody else or anything else. So if you can't respect that man, then you need to let him go and let him go find somebody who will respect him and love him and cherish him and honor him. Because it's not right at all. But these are the things that's keeping a lot of women single. And y'all are wondering why y'all aren't married. With that being said, that just about concludes my video for today. Part 2, part 3 is definitely coming. Again, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And fellas, if, there's points that, I may have not mentioned that you also want to mention, comment it below under my video. And I will make sure to add it in the next vlog because, again, I want the breakthrough for both of you. I want the breakthrough for the men as much as I want it for the women. And again, because my channel is mainly based, it's mainly women are watching my channel. A lot of women more than men are watching my channel. I mean, I have a good amount of men watching my channel as well, but more women are watching my channel. So, I want a lot of them to get the advice and the help that they need so that they can get married, because a lot of women want to be married. A lot of women are going about it the wrong way. And these type of things are not going to get you married. So, with that being said, that concludes my vlog for this week. I hope you have a blessed week. And until next time, this is Latoya Lavelle signing off, and I hope you have a great week. God bless. Bye.
I'll see you